In here. What is up, everybody? Oh, no intro? No outro? What's going on here? Let me play that intro for you. I just messed up there, guys. And there we go. We are back. I didn't have my StreamYard set up to play that intro beforehand. But welcome back to the Crypto Sherpa Show, where I read you those cryptocurrency news articles to keep you informed what's happening in the crypto space. And that way you're up to date on your own investments out there. Now, yeah, as the title said, we got some spooky news going on right now, but it shouldn't scare you. Like, we see FUD articles all the time. If you don't know what FUD stands for, FUD, it stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So it's kind of a way that can shake up the market in a way. So people who don't have that long-term mindset in holding their crypto is like, they can get waver. They can go, ooh, maybe I should just sell it right now. The price could go lower. This is what I'm seeing in the news. It's like, no. Don't make your actions based off of just what the news is saying right then and now, because it is not the time to get scared off. But what articles are out there that's kind of scaring people? Well, like yesterday, we talked about how the Arizona didn't pass its vote for the crypto reserve, but I think we got word that there's still another chance in June. But today we also got word that Florida puts a postponement on its strategic reserve. So again, right there we're saying, oh, so states aren't putting in for the reserve right now. So that's probably not bullish. Maybe we're not going to go there. So people may think that, but again, states are going to get in on crypto, on Bitcoin, one way or the other. If it's not now, it's going to be after the country has its own its own strategic reserve and under its balance sheet. So there's still nothing to worry about there, but we're seeing these articles that could scare some people. And we also got like a news article on Senator Elizabeth Warren saying that Trump's UAE deal is kind of shady. So it's kind of like there's a lot of FUD out there. And the price is definitely showcasing it. As you can see here on Crypto Bubbles, yeah, we are in a sea of red right now. Let's see who's the biggest downwards. Like, looks like Ray, the decentralized token on Solana's blockchain, is down 13%, and we got Virtual and WAL down almost 10% right there. So we are in a sea of red. But let's go through these articles to hear just like what's scaring the market and what's shaking it up right now. So our first article is going to go over Senator Warren calls a $2 billion Trump UAE deal shady and urges against the Senate with a crypto legislation. So let's find out about this. So Senator Warren says that the Senate stablecoin bill would let the president profit off his own crypto as foreign powers buy in. So, this lady again coming into crypto in her naysaying. But U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren, a Democrat in Massachusetts, has reissued warning about President Donald Trump and his family's ties to the crypto industry, cautioning that a recent $2 billion deal backed by the United Arab Emirates could pave the way for corruption if the Senate passes new stablecoin legislation. Now, the Trump family stablecoin surged to the 7th largest in the world because of a shady crypto deal with the United Arab Emirates, a foreign government that will give them a crazy amount of money, Warren tweeted on Monday. And the Senate shouldn't pass a crypto bill this week to facilitate this kind of corruption. Now, Trump has defended his crypto push by framing it as a geopolitical race, saying that if we don't do it, China's going to, and claiming millions of Americans support it despite earlier oppositions from the Biden administration. Now, the Massachusetts senator was referring to USD1, the World Liberty Finance platform stablecoin out there, a newly launched stablecoin backed by short-term U.S. Treasuries and issued by World Liberty Finance. It's a company co-founded by President Trump's son, Eric, and crypto investor Zach Witkoff. Now, the global stablecoin market currently exceeds $245 billion that are in circulation, with USD1 ranking 7th according to CoinGecko's data. Now, with most tokens backed by short-term U.S. Treasuries and other real-world debt instruments, World Liberty's USD1 is expected to serve as the settlement currency for MGX's $2 billion investment into Binance, the global crypto exchange. Now, MGX is an Emirati firm backed by Abu Dhabi's sovereign wealth, Witkoff, publicly announced the deal last week during a crypto convention in Dubai, seated alongside Eric Trump. Now, Warren's latest warning came accompanied by a video of Meet the Press moderator Kristen Wilker asking Trump whether he or his family are lining their pockets through the crypto industry. Trump responded that I haven't even looked, adding that if I own stock in something and I do a good job and the stock market goes up, I guess I'm taking profit. Like, that's just what you do. But like, Trump is like really not in on this. So like, when people are saying like Trump's going to make all this money, he's doing this. Trump's not even looking. Like, his team is doing it. His sons are handling all that. So like, when you're just talking about Donald Trump and like he's doing all this bad stuff, that's kind of like a false accusation. Like, sure, is like a little piece of it, but he's not doing the whole thing. But let's talk about the stablecoin bill and how it's hitting resistance. So this is a bill that would make it even easier for the president and his family to profit off their own stablecoin and oversee their own financial company. Warren shared last week, referring to the Genius Act, the Republican-led bill that would establish the first U.S. regulatory framework for stablecoins. Now, Warren slammed the Senate's inaction, saying that the Trump-linked crypto deal looks like corruption, smells like corruption, and warning that lawmakers are not stopping it. They're greenlighting the grift by pushing forward this legislation. Now, the bill, sponsored by Senator Bill Hagerty, Republican of Tennessee, passed the Senate Banking Committee in March with a bipartisan support and is expected to receive a floor vote this week. But as Politico first reported Saturday, 9 Senate Democrats, including 4 who supported the bill in a committee, now say that they will oppose it in its current form. Now, their joint statement said that the bill still has numerous issues that must be addressed, including national security risks and insufficient oversight of foreign issuers. Now, Warren had attempted to amend the bill to prohibit stablecoins used in crimes and impose oversight in foreign firms, but her proposals were defeated. If we do not fix this bill, she said, then every senator must vote no or risk aiding and abetting Trump's corruption. Now, Warren warned that the Genius Act, if passed without safeguards, would enable a sitting president to personally profit from financial instruments used by foreign governments. And Donald Trump promised to lower costs for the American people, she said. Instead, he's running grifts to make more money for himself and breaking the economy for everyone else, which just sounds like every Democrat out there just making up some type of reasoning for them to make sense. That's just me for saying that. That's just my thoughts out there. But last month, Warren accused the president of using crypto legislation as a grift to enrich himself, warning that Congress is paving the way for Trump and others like Elon Musk to take control of your money. So that's like the big narrative. It's like they think these guys are going to take control of everyone's money. They don't have it for your best interest. So that's what they're going off of, but there's no proof behind it. So we're going to keep seeing this type of stuff out there against opposing parties who just do not like crypto. If they don't get it, they think, oh, it's going to benefit one person. So then they go to the worst person they hate. So that's what's going on there. That's what we got in the news. And it wasn't just from Decrypt posting this article. It was all over. I saw this on Cointelegraph. I saw this on Crypto Potato. I saw this on, I think this was even on Bitcoin Magazine. So this news article just spread everywhere. So this caught the eyes of a lot of people, which again could shake their emotions and fears, like with the market, and go, ooh, let me just pull out now. But no, guys, just keep hodling your crypto. But that is our first news article. Now let's talk about how Florida takes a strategic Bitcoin result off the table. For now, it's postponed. There will probably be a time where they come back to it, but right now it is paused. So Florida's House Bill 487 and Senate Bill 550 have been indefinitely postponed and withdrawn from consideration right now. So we're flipping the coin. Where's it going to go? So 2 Florida crypto bills have been removed from the legislative process and the latest blow to Americans' state-level strategic Bitcoin reserve ambitions. Florida's House Bill 487 and Senate Bill 550 have been indefinitely postponed and withdrawn from consideration on May 3rd, according to the Florida Senate. Now, Florida's legislation session adjourned on May 2nd without the passage of these 2 bills, which would have advanced legislation to establish a crypto reserve for the state. The Senate and House agreed to extend the session until June 6th to address budget plans and to see where it goes. Now, lawmakers passed about 230 bills during the session dealing with things like prohibiting putting fluoride in the water, protecting state parks, and school smartphone ban, but diversifying state treasury portfolios was not among them. And here was the state reserve race right now. So yeah, Florida made it to the committee 1. It was introduced, but it got stopped by the committee. Texas, it's made it, and North Carolina is making its way in committee 2. And looks like Arizona and New Hampshire are still in the lead for this race. But HB 487, which was introduced in February, would have allowed Florida's chief financial officer and the State Board of Administration to invest up to 10% of certain state funds into Bitcoin. Now, SB 550 was also filed in February to enable investments of public funds into Bitcoin. Now, Florida has now dropped out of the race to pass state-level crypto investment legislation, along with Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Montana, and Oklahoma, which all have seen Bitcoin bills fail to pass a House Senate votes according to the Bitcoin laws. Now, Arizona still has two more chances. So it came just days after Arizona advanced the strategic Bitcoin reserve legislation further than any other state until House Bill 1025 was vetoed by Governor Katie Hobbs, who labeled digital assets untested investments on May 3rd. Now, the Digital Asset Strategic Reserve Bill would have permitted Arizona to invest seized funds into Bitcoin and create a reserve managed by state officials, and that would have been great. Now, the move drew the ire of crypto advocates and Bitcoiners, including entrepreneur Anthony Pompliano, who said, "Imagine the ignorance of a politician to believe that they can make investment decisions." Now, Arizona has two more chances to be the first in the nation to establish a Bitcoin reserve, said Satoshi's Action Fund founder Dennis Porter on May 5th, citing an article from Fox Eleanor Terrett. He added that most likely to pass is HB 2749, which offers a budget-neutral method to fund the reserve using profit from unclaimed property funds. And here is that tweet, or X, formerly known as Twitter's post. Arizona has two more chances to be the first in the nation to establish a Bitcoin reserve. And the most likely one to pass is HB 2749, which was authorized by Jeff Winiger, and it offers a budget-neutral method to fund the reserve using profit from an unclaimed property funds. So that's what he's saying there. But there is also a related bill, SB 1373, which would authorize the state treasurer to allocate up to 10% of Arizona state funds into digital assets, but it has yet to reach a final vote. So that one was kind of similar to Florida's investing 10% into there. But yeah, so Arizona can still be our first state to actually have a Bitcoin reserve. So up until June 6th, guys, I said this yesterday, write to your local congressman, Senate, like whoever is in Arizona, Katie Hobbs was it? Yeah, write to her, let her know, what are you doing? I want a Bitcoin reserve in my state. So just let them know, flood them, show them the people do want this, and we could probably get this bill to pass. But so those are two really fun news articles out there that has just been really sweeping the market. We're talking about the bills, the stablecoin bills. We talked about Florida, also mentioned Arizona, then just all that pigeon talk chatter about like Trump's going to benefit from this. Oh, Elon Musk, this is bad, so don't do it. So yeah, we were seeing there was a lot of those news articles. So don't let us shake you out. Now let's move on to some pretty decent news on an article talking about how crypto spending will grow, but fiat isn't going anywhere, says Mercurio CEO. Now, I have like similar thoughts to this right now. It's like, I know the fiat system will eventually go away at some point, like not anytime soon though. But in the time being, like we will be living in a world, in a society, which allows you to choose the currency you want to do, whatever's easiest, like whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be fiat, whether it be a stable coin, or whether it be a CBDC. You will have the choice to choose how you want to spend your money, and it's just all about convenience. So I feel like we will come into a world which we will see like there will be two systems, kind of like how we see it now. When you go to the store, you swipe your card and it gives you the option. Do you want to pay with debit or credit? We're going to be getting those information. We'll be getting that. That's what I truly feel like. That's, again, my opinion. It's not mean it's going to happen. That's just how I feel things are going to be going. But let's go through this article and see how crypto spending will grow in our market in times ahead. So Mercurio CEO Peter Koziakov told Cointelegraph that with crypto salaries becoming a growing trend, there's an increasing need for ways to spend crypto. So, I got crypto, I got money. How do we do it? So like a little illustration. But Peter Koziakov, CEO of the crypto payments platform Mercurio, told Cointelegraph that the future of finance may not be a winner-takes-all scenario, but a blend of digital assets and fiat, each used where it makes the most sense. In a Cointelegraph interview, Koziakov said that while crypto payments are seeing an increase in adoption and demand, the asset class won't be fully replacing fiat money anytime soon. He said that the two asset classes will coexist with people choosing the more convenient payment option in different situations. He said, "We don't think crypto will replace fiat," Koziakov told Cointelegraph, "but they will coexist and people will turn to crypto when it's easier, more practical option, whether that's for payroll, yield, or money transfers." Now, crypto payroll gains momentum as payment options expand. And if you have the option to take Bitcoin as a payment for your payroll, do it. I've been doing it for these last like 2 months, or I don't even know how long it's been now. But it's like, it's nice living on the Bitcoin standard where it's like, you need money, you just pull some of that off of there, pay what you got to pay, and then you're good. So you really should be considering it. But crypto as a salary payment option is no longer just a novelty. Kozyakov told Cointelegraph, I cannot say his name correct, but he told Cointelegraph that there are more companies that are settling employee salaries with crypto assets. Now, that is a growing trend, said Kozyakov. Said, I see a lot of businesses that are starting to settle with their full-time employees and with their gig employees all over the world in crypto. Now, as more employees receive crypto salaries, new challenges can emerge. According to Kozlakov, workers paid in crypto may ask what they can do next with their funds. You won't invest everything and just wait. You need to use it for everyday purchases, says Kozlakov. Now, this is where practical spending options are needed. Kozlakov said that crypto earners are looking for ways to use their digital assets income in daily life scenarios, whether buying coffee, going out for drinks, or settling utility bills. As crypto becomes an option for employee salaries, there has also been a growing acceptance of crypto in employee contracts in some jurisdictions. In August 2024, and in Dubai, this court recognized crypto as a valid form of salary as a payment. And there are many ways now too you can already spend it. Like Sherpa, we're waiting on just for the retail stores out there to have an option for you just to scan that QR code, pay your bill in crypto. But you can still do that right now. There's many tools you can utilize. Like we like recommending the Fold Card app, where it's a prepaid debit card. You spend normal money and you get Bitcoin back. But another cool feature with that card is you can load that card up with Bitcoin and spend the Bitcoin instead. You add the Bitcoin, you push it to the card to be able to be spendable, and boom, now you got money to spend at any single store out there. So it is possible to spend your Bitcoin. So if you get paid in it, have that Fold Card, and boom, you got nothing to worry about there to pay all your bills. And then plus you're getting Bitcoin back. It's better than a credit card. So yeah, so there are many ways to do it. But let's continue on. Crypto is a powerful tool for moving and storing money. The executive also told Cointelegraph that Mercuro views crypto as more than just a speculative asset, but a powerful tool for moving and storing value. Crypto is not only an asset, it's the perfect rail to move money and store money, and it is essential to be able to spend it. The executive said that in practice, spending crypto can still be complex. He said it takes a few steps, including moving it to an exchange, sending it to a bank account, and answering weird questions from the bank, which it is true. Where's this money from? What are you doing with it? Like, how did you get it? Like, oh, and then eventually when you try to spend it too, once it's in their account, oh, what's this purchase for? That doesn't sound right. So there is so many weird questions that banks have, which is, it's none of their business. It's your money. You can use it how you want to. But because of this, he highlighted a need for easier ways to spend crypto directly. The executive said that this is where their company comes in. On April 23rd, the payment service firm collaborated with the hardware wallet company Ledger on a crypto payment card that allows users to spend crypto wherever MasterCard payments are accepted. Now, Kozyakov told Cointelegraph that seamless crypto payment options will drive wider crypto's adoption, not just as an investment, but as a true medium of exchange for daily life. So yeah, so when we do get seamless crypto payments out there, again, like I said, when the retail stores have an option where you say, oh, I want to pay in Bitcoin, you scan that QR code, you pay it, boom, we will definitely have a ton more adoption there, because right now people are just getting it. It's like, hey, I'm buying Bitcoin, I'm hodling it, what do I do next? So the next step would be, like, yeah, you can use it for everyday goods and services. You just replenish the Bitcoin you bought with it. Or there's other options. You borrow against your Bitcoin, put that into crypto mining out there, and now you got ways to do that. So it's like there's different ways to do all of this. And you should definitely check out our programs. We have our club because we can help you out with that. You can check out this website down here below. So yeah, learn about our club's programs we offer at bbccprograms.com. That has more information on all of the programs we offer: Beef Initiative, Bitcoin Loans, Home to Hodl, or you can just give us a text at 941-413-6920 and we can help you out. So yeah, so everything's moving on right now pretty smoothly. So yeah, let's take a quick break right now, play a quick commercial ad. I can take a little step up, grab a soda, and I will be right back.
Attention visionaries and pioneers, the future of wealth is here, and it's spelled Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Introducing the exclusive Loans for Bitcoin program at the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where your good credit unlocks 0% interest loans for up to 2 years or term loans up to $250,000 spread over 7 to 12 years. Why wait? Use this capital to acquire the world's fastest appreciating asset, Bitcoin. With prices hovering around 94,000 and projections aiming much higher by the year's end, the time to act is now. Leverage isn't just for Wall Street anymore. Arbitrage the low cost of your loan against Bitcoin's explosive growth. It's smart finance for the modern investor. And privacy matters. Our no KYC Bitcoin purchase program ensures you buy and self-custody your assets in your own wallet. Your keys, your Bitcoin, your future. And as the world shifts to digital currencies, be ahead of the curve. Front-run corporations, governments, in this greatest financial revolution of our times. I'm Jay Bose, CEO of Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club. Call or text us today at 941-413-6920 and get started on that loan application. Secure your legacy. You will thank yourself tomorrow.
And we're back. I didn't grab a soda, but I took a hit of my vape. But welcome back. All right, let's continue on with the news. What else is going on in the space? Well, we got some Chainlink news for you. Looks like now they're rewarding Link stakers with tokens from other projects out there. So let's see what tokens you'll be earning and what you can do. So a new community engagement program will provide reward tokens to incentivize network participation on Chainlink. So decentralized Oracle network Chainlink unveiled a new incentive system on Monday called Chainlink Rewards, which is designed to provide ecosystem tokens from projects in its build program to ecosystem participants and stakers of the Link token. Now, the program first launch is through a collaboration with infrastructure firm Space and Time, a member of Chainlink, build that will provide 4% of the supply of its SXT token to eligible Link stakers. Now, the Season Genesis pilot is an experiment informing how programs could evolve into the future. A blog post from Chainlink reads, the future of Chainlink Rewards program is planned to feature a more advanced claiming mechanism incorporating a collection of Chainlink build projects. Now, here is the X post from Chainlink. We're excited to introduce Chainlink Rewards, a community engagement and rewards program. This allows Chainlink build projects to make their tokens claimable by ecosystem participants, including eligible Link stakers. Now, the Season Genesis launches May 8th with Space and Time DB, so we got 2 days for this to launch. Now, Chainlink's build program is designed to accelerate the growth of early stage and established projects in the Chainlink ecosystem, providing a go-to-market support, priority access to services, and more. Now, the program includes a wide variety of Web3 protocols, ranging from decentralized infrastructure, projects to stable coins, NFTs, and beyond. Now, in return for the service provided by Chainlink, these protocols are making a percentage of their token supply available to Chainlink's ecosystem, including Link stakers. Now, with its Season Genesis launch, the network's most active stakers will be eligible to claim 2% of the SXT tokens on May 8th when the incentive program launches. Now, the additional 2% of SXT tokens will be withheld for future Chainlink rewards and activations. Now, to be eligible for the claim as an active staker, users must have been staking Link prior to March 31st with a snapshot. So you need to take a little screenshot that you've been staking since March 31st. And that's according to the network. And now this ensures that the largest and longest stakers of Chainlink's native token were rewarded, while also making smaller stakers eligible participants in the Season Genesis. Now, Chainlink token is down 2.8% in the last 24 hours at a current price of $13.66. It's up 8% for the last month, and the token remains 74% off of its all-time high of $52 from May 2021. Now, guys, we're still not even in altcoin season yet. Like, if you take a look at not right next to here, altcoin season, we were kind of actually inching over. Like, for the past week, like, we were in the 18, 15s, just like touching Bitcoin. Like, this is kind of a little chart showcasing like where we are in it. So we were kind of making our way over to altcoin season, but we still aren't just there quite yet. So of course we're still going to be down from its all-time high since the last cycle of March of 2021. But again, so yeah, if you can still hold on to Chainlink, I believe that's going to be a solid project out there. It's good. I know what they're working on. It's kind of like a connecting the blockchains together where they can communicate with one another. It's like kind of like a Polkadot's ecosystem or Divi Project sidechains project that they've been working on and talking about. It's like just ways for blockchains to interact with each other. So I believe this is like a use case project out there that is definitely less risky than, say, your average meme coin out there. So that's my thoughts on this token, but that's a pretty cool new reward program they got going on. So if you've been staking Chainlink since March 31st or before that, you qualify to be part of this reward. So go claim those SXT tokens on May 8th. But that is our Chainlink news. Now let's move on to looks like Netflix is readying a TV series on FTX. Man, that is so soon. Like, we just had that, like, what, 3 years ago? Like, who was that? I covered an article, TJ Miller, the comedian, who's also a Bitcoiner. I'm more interested in the movie that he was talking about. It's like, when will they make a Bitcoin documentary that really like patches in everything like we've experienced? Because it's like, okay, yeah, Bitcoin was at $1,000. Oh, now we're at 94,000. It's like, but in between, how are we going to connect like the little dots? Okay, we got Mt. Gox. Let's jump 4 years later. We have FTX. Let's jump 4 years later. First pro crypto president. Like, how are we going to connect those dots? Now, those would be a cool show to see. But the FTX series, I'm not sure if I want to watch that. But we do have an actor who may be playing Carolina Ellison. So let's hear about this Netflix series and what they got going. So Netflix is readying the FTX series with Julia Garner in talks to play Carolina Ellison in the upcoming Netflix 8-episode show. So Netflix is actively working on a series about the rise and fall of the disgraced FTX execs Sam Bankman-Fried and Carolina Ellison, with major names on the table to play the two main characters, Evan Peters and Julia Garner. Wait, who's Evan Peters? I want to look him up. But the unnamed show has been in the works for over a year now, but seems to be well on its way of what's on Netflix reported. According to Variety, Emmy-winning American actress Julia Garner is negotiating for the role of Ellison. She also served as an executive producer. Garner is well known for her roles in Ozark, Inventing Anna, Dirty John, Maniacs, and more. She also starred in Zach Cregger's Weapons and Marvel's Fantastic Four. Wait, she's going to be in Marvel's Fantastic Four? This actress right here. Like, I remember her from Ozark, and she's been in a couple of horror film commercials I've seen. But, she's going to be in Fantastic Four? I can't wait for that. But yeah, so here's the actress who's going to be playing Carolina Ellison. Now, well, it's not going to be playing her, but she's in talks to be playing her. But What's on Netflix also reported that Evan Peters was negotiating for the role of Bankman-Fried. At some point, Peters is famous for his roles in American Horror Story and Dahmer. Oh, that actor. Okay. However, there is little information on Peters' alleged negotiations at the time of writing, and Netflix is yet to officially announce the names that will play the two main characters. Variety reported that Netflix has commissioned 8 episodes for the series, and they plan to begin shooting this summer, per the sources. Moreover, the series will reportedly focus on Ellison and Bankman-Fried's relationship, depicting the rise and fall of the FTX exchange through their lens. Now, Netflix is not alone in an FTX bid. Now, big names, big projects. Variety reported that projects will see Ozark winner Graham Moore, The Imitation Game, The Outfit, The Holdout, as the writer, executive producer, and co-showrunner on the project. Also, Jacqueline Hoyt, The Leftovers, The Good Wife, CSI Crime Scene Investigation, will also be an executive producer and co-showrunner. And furthermore, Barack and Michelle Obama's Higher Ground Productions will execute produce the project. These are just some of the big names attached to the series. So here is that tweet from them. In the works from Netflix, it's bringing the love story of Sam Bankman-Fried and Carolina Ellison to life, and we will be seeing that soon. So, however, What's on Netflix noted that the streaming giant isn't the only one cashing in on this story of the fallen exchange. Allegedly, Amazon Prime is also working on a project of its own, as well as Apple Studios has partnered with A24 for a film based on Michael Lewis's book, Going Infinite, The Rise and Fall of a New Cartoon, while Vice Media and The Information have joined hands on a documentary, with filming reportedly set to begin this summer. We can expect news from the Netflix soon enough. So, okay, so there's a lot of bids to cover the story. And again, do we really need it? Like, how well did that one GameStop movie even do? I know the documentary on HBO did phenomenal, just broke down how, like, just messed up Robinhood exchanges are, what went down in that situation. Now, that was a good documentary, but the actual GameStop movie, I didn't even watch that. So, I'm not sure, like, how well, like, these are going to be, like, played out, like, how many people are actually going to tune in to watch it. But I feel like people would much rather have a documentary versus sorry. What's going on there? Something going down the wrong pipe. But yeah, I'm not sure how well this series will do, because again, I feel documentaries in the crypto space are much more wanted from the crypto community versus a TV series. So that's my thoughts on that. But we kind of know who might be the actors and actresses will be. I don't know. I'm trying to think maybe they should do different people, but we'll see. But that is our Netflix and the FTX series news. Now let's move on to our last news article, which is talking about the 58 hours inside of the French police that freed a crypto hostage whose finger was chopped off. So yes, I was going to cover this article yesterday, but I'm glad I held off on it because now we got more information. I didn't know this dude's finger was chopped off. So let's learn a little bit about this crypto hostage situation, because this is happening around the world. This is not the only article we heard about for people in crypto being kidnapped and then put up for hostage to get some money out of it. So let's hear about this one. About police tracked the gang to a house in the Essonne region of South Paris. So French police stormed a house suspected of holding a kidnapped cryptocurrency entrepreneur's father. So not even the crypto holder. They took the person's dad. Fearing the hostage's life was in imminent danger, the raid ordered by Paris Judicial Police Director Fabrice Gardon followed concerns that the kidnappers might inflict further harm, including severing another of the hostage's fingers. Now, fearful that the kidnappers might sever another finger from their hostage, or worse, the French police commander ordered his officers with a radioed go command to raid the house where he suspected that the father of a wealthy cryptocurrency entrepreneur was being held. Now, Fabrice Gordon, director of Paris Judicial Police, then waited anxiously in his unit's headquarters in the north of the French capital for the code word they used to signal that a hostage has been freed. Finally, it came. Jackpot! They got the word that they needed. So with 7 suspects in custody, the police commander detailed in radio interviews Monday 58 hours of drama, mutilation, and finally relieved that marked the latest kidnapping in France of people working in the cryptocurrency business. Now, the victim was the father of a man who made his fortunes in cryptocurrencies. The prosecutor's office said that attackers wearing balaclavas bundled him into a van as he was coming out of his Paris house to walk his dog last Thursday morning, Gardon said. He said bystanders alerted police. Speaking to RTL radio, he confirmed that French media reports that the kidnappers severed one of the hostage's fingers. He said they sent a video to his son of the mutilation and other videos of his father tied up and demanded millions of euros in ransomware. Now, on Saturday night, police tracked the gang to a house in the Essonne region, south of Paris, where investigators believed the man was being held. And they said, we got there a few minutes before a new ultimatum where the victim might again have suffered another mutilation, Garner said. Now, he gave the go-ahead for an assault by the police search and intervention brigade, known by its French initials, BRI, and he then followed its progress over the radio from the Judicial Police headquarters. Now, after a few moments, the head of the BRI said over the radio, using what's our code, jackpot, in a jargon that means all good, we have freed the hostage, he said on France Info Radio. Now, obviously, it was a big relief, he said, and the prosecutor's office said police detained 4 people in a close to the house where the man was held captive, and a 5th person at the wheel of a vehicle thought to have been used for the alleged abduction. Now, another 2 suspects were detained Sunday, it said, and it said that police investigation is looking at an array of possible criminal charges, including kidnapping with torture or a barbaric act. Now, in January, police said a co-founder of French crypto wallet firm Ledger, David Balland, was also kidnapped with his wife from their home in Cher region of central France. Now, police said that they made 10 arrests and that the alleged kidnappers demanded a ransom in cryptocurrency from another Ledger's co-founder. Now, a raid by France Elite National Gendarmerie Intervention Group unit that specializes in hostage situations freed Balland the next day. followed the day after that by the liberation, and again by GIGN of his wife, found tied up in a vehicle, police said. Now, seniors want to receive benefits. Nope, that's it. So, yeah, so crypto kidnapping is nothing new. Like, we've been getting a couple articles about it, which just shows the importance on don't put yourself in a situation where you're telling people that you have all this crypto, you're worth this much. I know you guys get into crypto early, you got a nice little stockpile on there. It's enticing. Yeah, I bought at this price. I got this. Don't put a target on your back. Nobody needs to know that information but you. So keep it to yourself. Don't share it out with anybody. Don't expose yourself. It's like, why do you think everyone calls me Sherpa? Like, I'm sure a lot of you out there don't even know my real name, but it is out there. You can find it easily. But most people just know me as Sherpa. So it's like just little ways to keep your identity hidden out there. It says everyone knows Sherpa is in crypto and everything, but main name, like, who's that guy? Does he have crypto? I don't know. So keep all your assets hidden, guys. Keep it safe, keep it protected. It's only for you to know, nobody else. And that's how you can kind of hedge against like the safety of being targeted and then kidnapped, because this is a whole new game right now. It's like kidnapping isn't new, but crypto kidnapping, that is. So be safe out there and just keep yourself and your assets safe. But that is it for all the news I got for you. Crypto's Fear and Greed Index is at a 49 neutral, so we are going down. Again, all the fun news out there. Florida putting a hold on its reserve. Senator Warren slamming Trump. Bitcoin's price was at 94. I think we're at like a 93 this morning. So yeah, all the markets were a little red. Ethereum was at 17. XRP, same price as yesterday, 211. Solana, 142. And then, yeah, the rest of the market, just a sea of red right now, but that could all change by tomorrow. So today is a good day just to step away from the computer, the price charts, go touch some grass, stick your feet in the sand, and just, yeah, come back the next day and we'll probably all be good, and we'll probably have some awesome news articles to report on then. So hope everyone has a fabulous Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Go get tacos. I had some tacos yesterday for Cinco de Mayo. Wait, did I eat tacos? No, we missed out on that. It was too packed, so we couldn't go. I ended up just getting some fish and chips. But no, enjoy your Taco Tuesday, guys, and I will see you again tomorrow for some more crypto news.
In a world where your data is constantly under attack, one company stands for your digital freedom. Introducing Calyx Solutions, your gateway to ultimate online privacy and secure cryptocurrency trading. Meet the Liberty Laptop. With its modified OS and advanced tracking prevention, it's your shield against surveillance. Access restricted areas, use recommended security software, and browse with confidence. Your digital footprint? Virtually non-existent. For the crypto pros, we present the Crypto Laptop. Pre-configured on premium hardware for secure trading. Optimized for your favorite wallets and exchanges, it's the fortress your digital assets deserve. Both laptops come with expert individual training and support. You're never alone in your journey to digital empowerment. At Calyx Solutions, we put you in control. No more worrying about data breaches or compromised transactions. Ready to join the revolution? Visit calyxsolutions.io and choose your perfect laptop today. Plus, become an affiliate and earn while sharing the power of digital freedom. Calyx Solutions. Unlock your digital freedom. Give us a call or text at 702-845-8276 or visit us directly at calyxsolutions.io.